Have you ever been in a situation where you wanted to start a conversation, but your mind went blank? Maybe you were at a party, a cafe, or even just waiting in line, and there was someone you found interesting. You wanted to say something, but instead, you froze. Or worse, you blurted out something that felt fake, rehearsed, or awkward. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Starting conversations can feel intimidating, but here's the truth. The problem isn't that you don't know the right line. The real issue is how you approach the moment. And in this video, we're going to uncover the psychology of natural conversation openers, why trying too hard actually makes things worse, and how you can start talking to anyone in a way that feels smooth, confident, and authentic. Let me tell you a quick story. Daniel is at a friend's birthday party. He notices a woman standing nearby, sipping her drink, and he feels that spark of curiosity. He wants to talk to her, but in his head, he's stressing. What should I say? Should I use a clever line? Should I make a joke? Finally, he decides to try something he read online. Hey, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. He smiles nervously. She laughs politely, says thanks, and quickly turns back to her phone. End of conversation. Now here's the twist. A few minutes later, Daniel tries again, this time without overthinking. He notices the band playing in the corner and says, "They're actually pretty good, don't you think?" She looks up, smiles, and replies, "Yeah, I wasn't expecting live music tonight. It's a nice surprise." From there, the conversation flows naturally. Same guy, same party, completely different results. Why? The difference wasn't the line itself, it was the mindset and authenticity behind it. So why does this happen? Why do forced openers feel awkward while simple observations feel natural? From a psychological perspective, it comes down to authenticity and social pressure. When you try too hard to impress, your body language, tone of voice, and even your choice of words signal nervousness and neediness. People can sense when you're not being genuine. On the other hand, when you focus on curiosity, just making a simple observation or asking a real question, your brain relaxes, your body language becomes more open, and the other person feels less pressure. Instead of thinking, "Oh no, he's trying to impress me," they feel, "This person is just being friendly." In short, natural conversations aren't about finding the perfect line, they're about creating a comfortable vibe. Now let's make this practical. Here are 3 tools you can use right away to start conversations without sounding forced. Tool 1. Observe and comment. Look around and make a simple observation about the environment. Example, "This cafe always has great music." Or, "That's a cool laptop sticker." These small comments open the door naturally. Tool 2. Ask open-ended questions. Instead of yes or no questions, ask something that invites a story. For example, "What do you like most about this place?" Or, "How do you know the host?" This keeps the conversation flowing. Tool 3. Micro goals. Stop putting pressure on yourself to have a long, perfect conversation. Aim for just 2 or 3 exchanges. Once the conversation gets moving, it often builds on its own. The point isn't to be witty or perfect, it's to be present and curious. So what's the real key to starting conversations naturally? It's not about memorizing lines or trying to sound impressive. It's about letting go of the pressure, focusing on the moment, and showing genuine curiosity. Remember, people don't want to be impressed, they want to be understood. And when you shift from trying to perform to simply connecting, conversations stop being stressful and start being enjoyable. Now I want to hear from you. What's the hardest part for you when starting a conversation? Is it breaking the ice, keeping it going, or just finding the courage to speak up? Share your answer in the comments. Your story might help someone else who feels the same way. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to Charm Code and turn on notifications, because in the next video, we'll go one step further, how to keep a conversation engaging once it's started. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. See you in the next one.